Hi everyone, this is Tony from Blue Butterfly Creations, and today I'm going to show you how to make this very simple card using a Stampendous stamp and some of their embellishments, as well as some paper and Coordinations black magic paper that I have. So to get started, I have my card base, and this is out of a piece of ivory cream cardstock, and it is 10 inches by 6.5 inches. So that's going to be folded in half to create my 5 by 6.5 card. Okay. Then I have a piece of the Protect Black Magic by Coordination. So it's black on one side and this nice deep raspberry kind of reddish purple on the back. That is cut at the 6.5 by 5. I have this piece of paper from Die Cuts with a View. This is from probably 2010, is their Indian Summer stack. It is cut to 6 1/4 by 4 3/4, so that's going to sit right on top there. I have a piece of the Coordinations Protect, and I actually cut this using Creative Memories. They're oval cutters, and it's cut on this shape here, and it is cut with the green on the outer edge. I also have a piece of white that was cut using this oval with the red edge. So this is probably the second smallest oval. I'm also going to be using some of the Tuxedo Black Memento ink, as well as the Tim Holtz Picked Raspberry Distress ink. So, to get started, I'm going to ink up my image, and here it is that really cute typewriter. Just a note, I'm going to ink that up well with my Tuxedo Black ink. Really well. Then I'm going to center that over my oval. I'm going to press that into place. Just like that. So that gives me my nice crisp image. Now I'm going to take some of that Distress ink in the Picked Raspberry, and I'm going to ink up that oval. I'm using that swirling motion, bringing in my color from the edges. I'm moving the oval. There we go. Just like that. So there's my inked oval. Next I'm going to take some sandpaper and using the black magic pieces here, I'm going to just gently sand all the edges so that some of that purple color comes through. And it's okay if it's not perfect. Okay, I'm going to set that aside, do my oval, same thing, right around those edges. Okay, now I'm going to use a piece of this very awesome product. It's called Dust Buddies by Coordinations, and it's kind of like a cheesecloth, but specially treated. And when you go over your paper, your Coordinations paper, to pick up that dust from the sanding, it really brings out the rich color underneath. So here I'm doing the oval, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring up these two so you can see the rectangle here is not done, and the oval is, and it's a really sharp difference in color. So I'm going to now run that Dust Buddy over my square. Really brings out that color, really gets all that dust off, more than just tapping it into a trash can. So it's great. Love it. Alright, now I'm going to take my piece of pattern paper. I'm going to apply some adhesive to the back side here. I'm going to center it on my rectangle here. There we go, just like that. I'm going to take my image and I'm going to apply adhesive to the back of that. I'm going to place that on the oval. There we go. Now I have some of this metallic kind of coppery black ribbon, and this is Celebrate It. I got it at Michael's this year, 2012, during their holiday season. Of course, I waited till after the holiday and got it on clearance, so it did not cost me that much. And I stocked up for the rest of the year. So I'm going to take a snip of that, and I'm going to get some tape here so I can use the conservative method for ribbon. And I'm just going to take the edges, find about the middle of the card, because my card's going to be portrait. And I'm going to wrap the ends to the back and tape them down. Just like that. Then I'm going to bring back my card base that I folded in half. I'm going to apply adhesive to the back side of that. And I'm going to put that on my card base here. There we go. Now I'm going to take my oval. I'm going to apply adhesive to that as well. And I'm going to place that here. And I'm going to do it just a little closer to that left-hand side. Just like that, centered top to bottom. Now what I'm going to do is take another snip of ribbon. This is probably about, probably, what, 4 inches in length. Yeah, it's about 3.5, 4. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to create an angle cut. Like that. Then I'm going to crease it really well. I'm going to use some of my glue dots here, and I'm using the Zots for Bling. I'm going to pick up a glue dot on both ends of the ribbon. Okay. And what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to gently slip one end underneath the ribbon. I'm going to bring those two corners of the angle cut together. Okay, so now I have this little loop here. Then I'm going to gently tuck that loop underneath my oval at an angle. Just like that, and press that oval down. So now I have this little kind of end here that sticks out. So it looks like underneath this oval it's tied. The ribbon is tied together. Now I'm going to use some of my quickie glue and some of the mica, and I'm going to use the pearlized mica. So this is kind of lighter crystally mica, and this is from Stampendous. I'm going to get a piece of paper here, slide it under my card. I'm going to use my quickie glue pen. I'm just going to make a quick swirly line all around the edge of the oval where the stamped image is. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my mica and I'm going to use my tweezers here. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm going to start spreading it out. I'm tapping it in just a little bit at a time. Okay. I'm going to use my finger and really press it down into that glue. Make sure it's all sticks. I'm going to come back over here with a little more glue. Press it in. If you're finding that it's not sticking the way you want, Ziggy also works well. Really press that into place. And I'm going to tap off my extra here. And I'm going to take a fine tip point here. I'm just going to gently go around my oval and move some of the mica around where I need it while it's still setting. And if I find that I don't have enough, how I want it to look, once I do this and shape it, I can come back in with my Ziggy or my cookie and I can add more glue. In the spots where it didn't quite stick right. And then I can add more mica. So now I can come back, pick up some of this extra mica here, and put it into those spots. So I'm going to do that. Move it around. Really pressing it in. Now I'm going to tap off my extra. I'm going to come back around to find the edges because I don't want it to go over that image oval. I want it to be right inside there. There you have it. A very quick and simple card in a semi-steampunk fashion using Stampendous mica and their Just a Note typewriter stamp. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Blue Butterfly Creations.blogspot.com.